What's up? What's up? What's up, Denver Foos? Welcome to the Denver Foos Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Benny Frank the King.
And I'm your silent co-host, Abe the President.
You see that photo? Got my reads, making sure I'm reading things right, pronouncing people's names right, because sometimes you get on here and everybody in the comments, but then that creates engagement, so why not? But we're here today broadcasting live from the River Bar and Restaurant located at 3500 Delgany Street, right here on the east side, or the Rhino, whatever you call it. But today we have a special guest here on the podcast. We have Arrari. Arrari! Welcome to the Denver Foos Podcast. Man, we've been running into you all around the city, whether it's a Nuggets game, Broncos game, the National Western Complex for the stock show. Man, you're just singing everywhere, doing the damn thing, even at Bolt Nightclub.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for having me. It was about time we all did something together. How you guys said we always want to do together.
Definitely. Yeah, for the folks that aren't familiar, you're a singer, songwriter. Tell us what you do.
Yeah, so I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been basically all around Colorado for a couple years now. And I've done a lot of everything, let's just say. I started doing
Yeah, you're still quite young. You're newly 21.
yeah.
When's your birthday?
January, I just turned 21.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What has that been like, turning 21 in the Mile High City?
It's been great. Surprisingly, I haven't been partying as much as I thought I would. At the beginning, I did, but it's great. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff here in Denver to experience. Yeah,
Definitely, and then now you can sing in. Was that ever an issue? Like you couldn't sing in a specific venue because you weren't 21, or?
I mean, they're definitely more strict about it for sure. I have been singing at bars here and there since I was 15,
Yeah.
I would say. So pretty little, I've been pretty familiar with just like the club and nightlife industry. But now you feel more safe about it.
Right, like a confidence thing.
Yeah, no, because I remember when I first started, 13, and I was singing I remember first dance.
Yeah, of course. That's a staple in Colorado.
Exactly.
Whether it's ratchet night or it's like corridos and country night and just all that. Like they have every genre up at the Stampede, and it's been going. Shoot, how long is the Stampede? I mean, my grandma used to go to the Stampede for the bylaws and everything
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
like part of history. Right? They had my little 13-year-old up in the dressing rooms up there. I couldn't go out.
Oh man.
But now I can.
That is sweet. Hey, speaking of that, how did you get into music? I mean, you mentioned 13 years old, you were singing. What were the early days like as far as your music career, and how did you get into singing, and when did you first know, like, hey, this is kind of something, I think I'm good, or your parents are like, Mija, you're good?
Yeah. I mean, it's honestly a really long story. And to start off, I mean, since I was 3, I guess my parents saw that I had a passion for it. Obviously, I couldn't speak that well or walk, but I do remember having a little plastic mic.
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay,
No,
hold on.
you're good.
Yeah. Maybe I should hook up the audio. It's my fault. Check. It's because. Okay, never mind. How are we doing now, world? Welcome to the Denver Foos Podcast.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, we're here. I think it should be good now.
Yes, hold on.
I think it's good. Good. What's up, Denver Foos? We're here at River Bar and Restaurant,
Yeah, it's
located
better.
on 3500 Delgany Street. We're live, and we're here with. I keep messing up your name.
It's Arrari.
Oh,
You're
why do
good.
I keep playing? Because I think like Aurora.
Aurora.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
no,
you
it's
hear that.
Arrari. Yeah. Yeah, no,
Arrari.
it's okay.
Arrari Music. She's an amazing musician, singer. She's been singing all around the Mile High City. We've seen her at the Broncos games, National Anthem, Denver Nuggets. Seen her at the Stock Show, everywhere, and even
Everywhere.
Volt Nightclub.
Even Volt Nightclub. I'm there too. I'm
It's
everywhere.
popping.
Yeah.
She's popping. And we were talking about your music journey. It started when you were very young. Can you just go back into that a little bit?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You said it's a long story. We got plenty of time here on the
Yeah, let me
Denver
tell you guys
Foos
about
Podcast.
it. I started when I was 3 years old.
Okay.
I started, singing. I guess my parents really saw that I had some sort of talent for it.
Uh-huh.
I used to have this like little plastic mic that I would carry around.
Oh, cool.
There's actually a lot of videos of me. I think my first inspiration was Selena. So I would listen to a lot of Selena and just sing along to it. But it was something that I don't think I ever thought of pursuing professionally. When you're younger, you have, other things that go through your mind. And for me, it was I wanted to be a surgeon. Like that was my thing. But then my father kept on pushing me for it.
Wow.
And by the age of 11, we used to do a lot of karaoke nights. And I think one time we had one of our friends come over. We were doing karaoke night and she was hosting a fundraising event. And she brought up the idea and she was like, you know what? You have a great voice. Why don't you try to do it live?
Wow.
Honestly, I never thought of doing it live professionally, how I said. It took a little convincing from my dad. But at 11, I did that fundraising event, and pretty much is history. I started doing fundraising events.
Mm-hmm.
Then it moved on to me singing at the Civic Center for a bunch of festivals, like the Colombian Festival, the Puerto Rican Festival. I did Denver Pride. Then it became to me singing for, the governor, the mayor. So it's pretty much been history from there on. I had my own TV show at the age of 14.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I was in channel 53.1,
Mm-hmm.
and I would basically bring local artists.
Oh, cool.
And just, interview them. I also had my own radio show by that age, 87.7 FM. So I was doing a lot of things for sure, and then COVID happened.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, we all love COVID. That kind of slowed me down, but I'm up here now again, and I'm doing better than ever. I'm now singing, how you guys said, for the Denver Broncos, the Nuggets, Colorado Rapids, Western Stock Show. I'm doing a bunch of shows outside of state too.
Right.
Nice.
So I'm blessed.
That's
that's
amazing.
I'm very blessed.
There was a day. Did you post all on the same day, or was it literally within the 3 days you were at the Broncos and then at the Nuggets? Tell us about that.
It was all in one weekend.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
honestly,
no, I knew it was
yeah. Yeah. So I remember it was a Saturday. I had the Nuggets, and then the next day I had the Broncos. So I was all over the place. The worst part is that I was really sick that day too. I had a fever. So
no way, you sounded amazing.
you
though.
guys can only
Yeah.
imagine
No, we couldn't
my
tell at all.
nerves. It was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 2 days before I had no voice. I couldn't speak. So obviously when, the Nuggets, the Broncos, it's not just something that just happens, You as an artist, as a performer, you want to make sure you do your best. So I was definitely shitting bricks for sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no. You literally graduated from a 15,000 ball arena to 75,000 at Mile High. What would you say besides your health going through that? What was easier? Was it easier to sing at Ball Arena or at Mile High for more people or less people? What was it? What would you compare?
Honestly, I think they're both pretty much the same.
Uh-huh.
The way I do see it though, when there's less people in a place, they pay more attention to you.
Mhm.
So definitely ballerina was very scary. And I've done it several times, but every time I'm there, it's the adrenaline, and I like it,
Right.
I like it, but it's also really nerve-wracking at the same time. Can definitely
Right.
say that.
Right.
Yeah, no, I think as
You do
an
a hell of a
artist,
job.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
You can't even tell. You're
Thank you.
You're a true professional.
As
I
an
had it pretty
put it
well.
that way.
Yeah.
as an artist, we all have these nerves, but I think they're like anxious nerves because you want to just do it. Because once you finally get into it, you're kind of just in your groove and you're doing it. Like when we used to perform, like we would have our nervous ticks. Like what was your nerve? Do you have a nervous tick or like it's more anxious?
I'm doing it right now. I'm pulling my shirt.
Yes.
It's just more like you're anxious, and then once you get in it, you're comfortable. You're just like gliding. Like it's
Yeah, no, I tend to just go silent.
yeah.
Like before I perform, I won't say a word because the whole time, and honestly, I think it's a really good thing to have. I think a lot of people see that as a bad thing. They're like, oh, you have nervous, don't get nervous. But I think the only reason like you tend to get nervous is because you just want to do your best at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
That's what I said. So that means you actually care.
Exactly. You care. And I've always said this, like the day that I'm not nervous is the day that I should stop performing.
Exactly. Even Michael Jackson would say, I'm nervous every time.
Yes,
Even
no.
now,
Yes, no. Even I've heard so many studios of Michael Jackson in the studio and how he, used to be all scared and timid and he'd get on the mic. It's just a whole different thing.
Definitely.
But yeah, we love nerves.
Well, I mean, I think that's what makes you human, and
Exactly.
all that emotion and the nerves. Yeah, no, that's what makes us great. That's what makes the great artists great.
Absolutely.
So you were going through your journey and basically telling us you're like the Colorado Ariana Grande, singing, had your own show, singing for politicians. I seen one picture on your Instagram. You met Peyton Manning.
I did.
How did that come about?
It was amazing. They reached out to me. I would say that was like a year and a half ago. I think it's all about exposure when you're in this industry, just consistency. They saw me on social media.
Wow.
Yeah. And they reached out to me and they're like, when they said Peyton Manning, I mean, I was like, okay, yes, of course, let's do this.
Yeah.
He's actually a pretty cool dude. Yeah, he's really chill. It was great. It was a great experience. And that's why I have it pinned up in my Instagram.
Oh, that's so cool. I mean, that's like every Denver Foos dream is to meet Peyton Manning. I've never met Peyton Manning.
He's so sick.
I met John Elway though.
Soon. You guys will soon.
Yeah. No, maybe Peyton, come on down to the podcast.
The Denver Foos.
Come on.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're probably like your babies, but like what venue, which performance is like one of your favorite? One that like you're like, oh, I want to go do that again. Like that venue or
I have many. Honestly, to me, every experience that I've had is a blessing. It's one of my favorites. I would definitely say the Denver Broncos. I would love to go
Run it
back.
Denver.
Exactly. No, for sure. But honestly, more meaningful wise, I think this is like a really great story because this is what started my career and what made me start popping out. When I was like 14, I was doing the inauguration for the Denver mayor.
Wow.
Yeah. And I remember getting to the venue. It was at the Soil Dove. Is the Soil Dove still a thing? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I'm
but
a Soil Dove virgin.
Yeah. It's like a little bar and they had the inauguration. When I got there, I came to the news that I was going to be singing with a live band, which I was not prepared for.
Nice. That's the best.
It's amazing. Don't get me wrong. Like it was a great experience, but definitely I was like, well, I'm not prepared for this, I get there and I do my performance. Thankfully, everything went well. People loved it. I got a standing ovation.
Hell yeah.
And in that crowd, there was the CEO of AEG, Chuck Morris.
Oh.
Yes. So I remember he came up to me and my dad, and he was trying to give us his card.
Mhm.
And at that time, we had a lot of people just approach us with cards and,
Oh yeah, definitely.
trying to, work together. We kind of ignore it. But I remember the Denver mayor coming up to us and being like, do you know what you guys just did?
Mhm.
You guys just rejected Chuck Morris.
Oh,
like, yeah. So I ended up going back, getting his card, and I started working with him, and he
Oh,
became my
nice.
former manager.
Wow.
Nice.
And thanks to him, like, I started getting more experience in songwriting.
Mhm.
So I started doing a lot of songwriting with artists. I got songs with Ed Sheeran,
Nice.
Prince Royce.
What?
Yes. He gave me a bunch of songs. And yeah, I got up to do a bunch of performances and just create more with all these songwriters, how to stay with amazing people.
Mhm.
And ever since then, that's when I started focusing more on my own stuff.
Wow.
Nice.
That's amazing. How long ago was this?
I would say this was like 3 years ago, 4
Wow.
years ago. I stopped
sweet.
working with him. Yeah, he retired.
Yeah, no.
But it's a great experience,
Heck yeah, no. I mean, I was gonna say, did he get you on at Coachella?
I wish.
Because AAG, they're
Yeah,
they
they have
Coachella
some
there.
amazing shows.
oh man, they're the big dogs of the world.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool because I got the opportunity to really enjoy going to a bunch of his concerts and just getting to meet these artists and getting to talk to them and just meeting them. It was great.
Awesome.
You get to learn a lot.
What out of those collaborations? I mean, Ed Sheeran was just here at Mile High.
Yes.
Is that song out? Can people hear that? Or
No,
is
so
it, I'm sure there's a lot of legalities. And
yeah,
stuff like
no,
that.
it's a lot, and
Mhm.
especially once, like how I said, once COVID happened, a lot of stuff went down.
Mhm.
One of those things was I lost my father throughout that time.
Oh, no.
So we kind of things slowed down for me a lot, you know.
Right.
When you go through things like that, it's harder to keep on pushing through,
Right.
and sometimes you need a break. Sometimes we're all, how you said, we're all human.
Mhm.
We all just sometimes need to take a step back, and for me, I needed to take a step back. And now, I'm older, and I don't think it doesn't fit with the type of music that I'm trying to do now.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it was a different time of what you were doing. And
Yes.
yeah, definitely, that makes sense. Let's step back a little bit, back in your earlier years. Who were some of the artists that you listened to, kind of growing up? Or so I mean, I think it's
She
different.
said Selena.
Selena.
But it's also different when you're doing music yourself. So sometimes the artists that you kind of look up to, or you kind of like are kind of artists that you kind of would like to collab with.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of how I seen it when I was a musician doing music. I didn't like anybody. I only liked myself. No, I'm just kidding. No, there was just certain artists that I wanted to collab with, and you kind of are more, because sometimes, and you don't even listen to the genre that. Do you listen to the genre of music that, do you listen to other artists in your genre, or?
Honestly, not really. I listen to a bunch of genres. It's hard for me to choose one.
Right.
Also, when it comes to artists, I love what each and every artist has. Everybody does art in their own ways. I'm more of an old school girly though. I definitely do listen to the old artists.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about Juan Gabriel, Rocío Dúrcal, that kind of stuff.
She's gonna say Justin Bieber. And
Justin Bieber. I mean, hey, he has his own thing too.
Okay, so who growing up in the house, who were you listening to? What was mom and dad listening to?
A lot of rancheras for sure. That's one of the artists that I really look up to. And it was, I said, Lola Beltran, Rocío Dúrcal. I know some other people watching are like, who the hell is that? But those were some of them. And then Shakira was one of them too. I used to like Whitney Houston a lot.
Oh yeah,
Whitney Houston was one of my biggest.
I think she's the best voice.
Yeah, amazing.
I don't know. I mean, Mariah's right there, but
Whitney Houston, she just had soul. She just had soul.
Yeah.
She looked like she wasn't. She was singing with no effort.
Yeah, she just did it. Yeah. Linda Ronstadt was one of my favorite ones too. She's a classic for sure.
Okay, you do know the old artist,
right?
And when she says old artist, she really means it.
She means like our age of
Yeah.
old.
I'm even talking about Los Panchos, like this,
okay.
you know,
Yeah,
the
no,
old,
okay,
old stuff.
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like digging in your mind and your bag of
You can
where you're
almost
coming
hear
from.
that in the way she sings.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you have a lot of no.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's cool. So when you decided to create your own music, what kind of music did you? I mean, you're all over. You're listening to all types of genres of music.
Yeah.
So what specific genre would you say you wanted to create when you wanted to start creating music?
Mine was more modern. When I first started like recording and the songs that didn't come out, they were more pop.
Mm-hmm.
They were giving more like Justin Bieber, like the older times.
Uh-huh.
And then as I started getting older, obviously we all change as artists, you know.
Right.
I started to play around more with sounds, and I found myself playing more with like house music, with more electronic, just electronic pop kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and really more upbeat music, which is kind of what Miami is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's kind of the vibe that I'm trying to give more. Just I want people to be able to dance to my song or work out to my song, or,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Music is a universal language, and music is powerful. So why not have it be powerful and uplifting for folks? And you know, that's always was our approach. Was how could we get people upbeat feeling, good vibes, good energy? And you know, so tell us about your single Miami.
Miami's been out for about 2 years now.
Uh-huh.
It took me a minute to finish.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie. Just because I'm really picky with my songs. They always say that your songs are babies, like they're your babies.
Right.
Create that. I started writing that song when I was like 17, going into 18.
Mhm.
And you know, personal experiences as a songwriter, it's really cool that you could just grab a personal experience and, you know, how can you say that, look over in a different perspective. And when I wrote that song, I was just a young girl, you know, dealing with boy stuff. And I remember at that time too, my mom, she was talking to this guy that used to live in Miami.
Okay.
So I kind of just like grabbed both stories and I turned it into one piece. And it was very scary to put it out because honestly, people had like a different image of me before that. Like I was very non-explicit. I was more reserved. I was more on a different like classical slow ballad side. So it took a lot of courage to put out Miami, but I'm really proud of it. We went to Texas. We finished reproducing it, mastering with the Black Pumas. And then when it came to vocal production, I worked with Caliucci's vocal producer.
Nice.
So that was a great experience too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you recorded that in Texas, you said?
I finished recording it in Texas, the original audio, which it was just remastered. I did it in a closet in my mom's at my mom's house.
Yeah. I mean,
so pretty organic. Pretty organic.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. You hear those stories like they were in the closet. I mean, I think well, with technology today, man, you could probably record a song right here as long as you have the certain settings and everything.
Exactly.
Most of the time you could just record anywhere. 9 times out of 10 when you need the big studio and all that, it's like for more live instrumentation and like a full band, and like we would always just record at home and then we'd get it mixed and mastered in a studio with an engineer. And then this is like in 2009, so this is like right where sometimes you'd have to have like a CD file of all the stems. Like now we could just send off the stems and
we don't have that anymore. That's not a thing anymore.
Or like we would have to take our whole.
Good thing we produced everything we ever made.
Or we'd take our whole computer to the studio and have them connect it with the engineer here, and like all of technology has come along so far.
Yes.
And speaking of technology coming far, you know, I mean, there's been times where there's you as a singer, as a real singer, live singer, no auto-tune. I mean, auto-tune
at one point was very controversial to now where auto-tune is kind of like the standard. Like some people just, it's more of just a voice effect. So a lot of artists use just, it's like, if you don't have that auto-tune, it just sounds flat or empty or just something like that. Now we're moving in a whole new area with AI music. And what are your kind of feelings and thoughts of like AI music or just?
You know, I think AI is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. Like how you said, technology is just keeps on growing and it's going to keep on growing. However, though, I don't think AI is the same thing as a, you know, like a real person musician.
Mm-hmm.
Like a real musician, a real artist, a real songwriter can really add that feeling, you know, that special touch.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, that magic. And I just think AI doesn't have that, you know.
No, yeah, exactly.
I don't know if it ever will.
I don't think it's something that people need to worry about either. It's just like auto-tune when people were so worried about, oh, well, now we don't have real singers. Like,
I still have to be able to sing.
Yeah. Or you still have to be able to get on stage and perform. And I think it just, if anything, it's more of a gift to true talent and people that are able to get up on stage and sing. So now we're going to appreciate that more. I think society's going to appreciate live singing, live musicians, just more live music. Is really going to be more valued nowadays. Yeah, no, I see AI as like a tool. Like it's definitely a tool that's been added for us to, you know, have the opportunity to be more creative. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily think it's going to take over. Hopefully, right? Like, you know, but I just don't see it happening. Yeah. We performers, artists, singers, musicians, whatever you want to call it, you just have it in you. It's a special touch. It's just magical. Yeah, no, and then there's already AI. I mean, Serato. The stems on Serato, people be like, that's all kind of technology. Yeah. I mean, we can go on and on about. I think it's true talent, true musicianship, true singers are still always going to reign supreme. The cream is always going to go to the top, and I don't think you have to worry about it. I mean, you only got to worry about it if you're talentless. And that sounds bold, but I think that's just the truth. It happens, yeah. I mean, there's space for everybody now, for sure. Definitely.
It's funny. My answer is always very similar to yours, so I 100% agree.
Yeah. We're going to take a second and thank some of our sponsors here on the Denver Foos Podcast. We want to give a big shout out to DTF Xpress. Make sure you hit up DTF Xpress for all your hats, shirts, banners. I mean, they do everything. And if you want to support this podcast and support Denver Foos and support the movement, make sure you log on to denverfoos.com, cop yourself a shirt, a hat, and let's get it going, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, technology, the future of music. What is the future of music for you? What do you have coming up next? Are you working on new music, or are you always working on music?
Hold on, I'm sorry. What size of shirt are you?
Me, I'm a small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Oh, send him. Okay.
You guys forgot my shirt.
Yeah, we did. We have our manager. He showed up here now. He had some other things going on. So we had to set up all by ourselves. You know how that is, the artist and the manager. Yeah. It happens. It's a love and hate relationship sometimes. Are you currently have management and representation now? Not at the moment. Right now I'm fully independent. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think you don't really need it until you need it, if that makes sense. Yeah. You know, I think it varies what you really want to do. I think nowadays it's sometimes depending on what exactly you want to do or what kind of support you need, you might need it, you might not. As of right now, I'm fully independent. That's good. You know, and I just think it's better. I can just do whatever I want freely, if that makes sense. Definitely. So you booked you're booking yourselves on all these things like the Broncos and Nuggets and yes, I am. Oh man, so you're able to. We seen you at the National Western Complex for the stock show. Yes. Was that the first time you've done the stock show?
That was actually my second year.
Okay.
The first year I went as for the audience, and then I had one of my friends there, the mariachi. And he didn't know I was there, but I ended up meeting the owner, and the owner kind of found out about me. The person who runs that show. And ever since, we've been working together, and now we're doing a lot of shows out, like in Texas. I've been in San Antonio, Fort Worth. I'm going to Amarillo.
Wow.
We were just at the Dickies Arena.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, it was a great experience. I mean, just like how I said, from there on, it's been history.
That is so awesome. Well, we have a gift for you. This is courtesy of Denver Foos, denverfoos.com. We thank you so much we're not closing the show yet, but we thank you for coming on. Our appreciation.
Thank you so much.
You're the first one with this shirt. This is a new design.
I feel honored.
Yeah, Denver Foos Podcast. So we had to get you laced with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so at the stock show, you were singing. You sang the national anthem. You sang in English and Spanish.
Yes, I did.
That is so cool and special to see. Just the culture, your roots,
our people.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
That weekend. What is it? What is the weekend called? Why am I going blank right now? I need food, I think.
It was a Mexican rodeo extravaganza.
Yeah, the Mexican rodeo extravaganza. It's always the first weekend. It comes up so fast all the time.
I know.
And then that's the last weekend, if you ask me.
Yeah,
and then isn't it? And then the Broncos were playing too that weekend too. Did you go perform? Did you do a playoff game, or was it one of the last games of the season?
It was. I believe it was actually a playoff game. The one that I did.
It was. Yeah, the Buffalo game.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that was the Mexican road. Yeah, because I seen you there, and then I seen Adrian, and then they're like, you guys were like, oh, we're gonna be at the Mexican rodeo.
Yes.
I think at night or something. I don't know. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, we're all over the
January.
place. Yeah, January tends to be really busy, I think, for everybody.
Yeah. Even the summer. I mean, it's always busy for us.
Yeah.
We gotta go. This is kind of the slow sports time.
Yeah.
We just got the Rockies. Have you ever did the Rockies?
No, it's on my bucket list for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to work get you over there.
Yeah.
At Coors Field. What is my mind is going blank? I almost called it Ball Arena.
Ball Arena.
Yeah, no,
Just mix up everything.
just mix it up.
The Broncos,
The Broncos play
Field.
at Coors Field. The Nuggets play over
at
Dick's McNichols.
Sporting
No, I'm
Goods.
kidding. I don't know. I'm just confused. But yeah, no. So you do English and Spanish. What do you like? Do you like prefer one more over the other, or?
Not really. I feel both of them. Definitely, people have their own preferences of what I do.
Oh yeah.
I hear a lot
like
of people.
when you speak Spanish.
Yeah, no, they're like, I like when you sing rancheras. Or
Okay.
they're like, no, I like when you sing English music. So I definitely have both sides.
Right.
One of the new songs that I'm gonna be releasing soon, it's actually Spanglish because I was like, if people like both, why not put both together?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We need that. That's awesome.
I know.
Hold on. I don't know why my mind's going blank so much today.
What's next?
What's next?
Yeah.
I have a lot of performances coming up.
Really?
Yes. So I'm going a lot of out of state for sure. And how I just mentioned, I'm really planning within the next 3 or 4 months. I want to release another like a little EP.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of songs lined up that I've been working on for a minute now, and I finally feel ready to put them out there.
You've spoke about some amazing collaborations that you've had in the past, like Ed Sheeran, Prince Royce. Is there any collabs that you have on this upcoming project that you collabed, or is it all you? Or
At the moment, not really.
okay,
So it's gonna be fully independent. Usually, it's just me and my brother. My brother's 18 years old, and he's the one who produces everything for me.
wow,
So we're just gonna try something different, put something out there on our own, see how it does, try new things. And I'm really excited about that. It's the first time I think I can really just put out there something that was fully just based off of me and my brother's creation.
Well, that's awesome.
Nice.
And I think that's pretty exciting, and it's okay to try new things.
That's awesome.
Oh, definitely. So what is the vibe of this project that you've been creating, the music you've been creating with your brother?
We're gonna have, the best way I can explain it, it's like a really trippy EDM type of music.
Okay.
More upbeat. How I said, Spanglish is definitely one of the things that I really wanted to incorporate in the songs. And a lot of, it's a different sound that you guys probably heard in Miami, because this time I'm playing a lot with like my voice.
Okay.
And it comes down to like a lot of harmonies and using those harmonies as like instruments. So it's gonna be a pretty cool concept. I'm really excited to show it to you guys soon and just hear all of your guys' thoughts on it.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's crazy. We were just on the way, and I was just mentioning to him how we were listening to Pitbull on satellite radio, and he puts a lot of different Spanish artists, a lot of Spanglish stuff going on, and there was like this EDM artist, and he was like doing the EDM thing, but it was all in Spanish, and I'm like, I haven't really heard that many Spanglish or Spanish EDM like DJs. Like, what was he like? That, do you remember that song we're listening to on the way over here? It's an EDM track by some DJ.
Are you talking about Dioro? Is it Dioro?
No,
not Dioro.
no. It was like somebody I never even heard of.
Okay.
And it and I'm just like, why don't we have more Spanish EDM or Spanglish EDM? And now you're speaking of how your whole vibe is like that. And I think that's something that's missing in the whole scope of music. I mean, and of course, it's the Miami influence. I mean, Pitbull.
Yeah.
It's from Miami.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, it wasn't Pitbull. It's just Pitbull's station on satellite radio. But no, I'm very interested in hearing what you have coming up next, because I was like, and especially here, we're in the base capital, Denver, Colorado. There's a lot of EDM stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there is a big void. There's not enough Spanish or Spanglish EDM vibes out here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I always thought about this too. Like, I really want to embrace my roots, At the end of the day, I'm Hispanic. I want to represent my Latino people as best as possible. And, why not do it through music?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What is that like to work with your brother? And what is the process? Does he kind of just cook up some beats? Do you write songs? Is it back and forth? What is kind of the process when you guys are creating music together?
Our process varies a lot. For every song, it's been very different. Like, for example, with Miami, I wrote down the lyrics, right? Like, I thought of Miami, just the word Miami, and around Miami, like, I just started thinking of, what defines Miami, money, stuff like that. And then I wrote the lyrics and I went up to him, and I remember it was the same night we made that beat. Like, we stayed up to like 5 a.m. But he made the beat and then we recorded the song. Other times he makes a beat and then I get a feel for it. I feel the vibe, and then I just write around that vibe. So it definitely varies. It is amazing working with my brother. I've always said, like, out of anybody else, I would really, if I could choose, I would just work with my brother. We just get each other. He is very creative. He's actually working on his own stuff right now as well to be releasing. He's so talented. And it's just great, getting the opportunity to create music, create art with your family. Like, it's really nice.
Yeah. That's funny. So me and him, that was exactly our dynamic.
Yeah.
He always made all the beats. I wrote all the lyrics, and that kind of demonstrates now I'm the motor mouth. I'm always the one talking, and he's the silent genius over there doing all the behind the scenes, all the stuff. So just that dynamic, that's a powerful thing that you have there, and cherish that, because it's amazing. Because like you said, nobody gets you like sometimes your siblings get you. We work with other producers and other stuff, but there's just something about, especially when you're working with family and you kind of have that same passion for music and stuff. It like especially performing. Do you guys perform together?
We haven't performed together. Yeah, no, he's really shy too.
Okay.
So it makes sense. He's like more quiet. He likes to be more on, like, behind the scenes.
Right.
Even when it comes to like me just, speaking about him, working with me, he gets really shy about it. But hopefully soon, he's definitely gained the confidence to be like, you know what, like, I think I'm ready to perform with you. And
Yeah,
that's cool. Like, I can just picture him, like, since he does the producing, just like DJ said, and with instruments. And
yeah.
we'll see what the future has for us.
Yeah, no, that chemistry from when you're creating the music and then when you hit it up on stage, it's a whole nother level. For example, like us, when we would perform or when we perform, that there's certain, like, I'm sure when you're performing, if something doesn't go the right way or something, whatever, it's great to have that family member, that partner, that co-creative, and they kind of pick you up. Like, we'll pick each other up. The audience won't even realize it, but there's just moments where it's like
that part.
Like we recently performed at Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
I
did see that.
They invited us to come back and perform, and what we ended up doing, we ended up having a lot of other artists that we've just kind of, because we've kind of been out of the music, doing music, performing music, making music for about a good, like, before COVID. We were gonna make a comeback.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of just slowed everything down, and then it kind of just it switched gears into us wanting to create Denver Foos and this whole platform and want to help other people out through our journey. I mean, that's kind of the joy of this, is instead of when you're an artist, it's always you pushing your music. Now we got to a point where we get to kind of share all that knowledge and then also share a platform and bring great artists, young artists like you. I mean, it's a young artist thing. It's a young people's thing. Music, you got to have the energy, the time to do it. And, as the older you get, it gets harder. But yeah, no, that chemistry on stage, like, I'll be honest, I was out of breath. Because I had, we didn't really practice that much, and you're just not in performance shape. And then, like, there was times where he was just picking me up because he just knew, what I mean? We knew, but nobody could tell, because I mean, and when it's your own music,
it's really hard.
That's more of the freedom, versus if you're doing a cover or something. People know when or even when you put your own twist on it, they're like, that's not how it's supposed to be said.
Yeah, no, trust. I've heard that before.
What songs that you've covered or sang are kind of some of your favorites that you like to sing?
Well, it's been a minute since I've honestly done a cover. But if we're speaking about Spanish, I love mariachi. Yeah. So I would say Volver, Volver. People also love that one so much. Yeah,
you were doing a lot of mariachi over at the Mexican extravaganza. That was so cool. That show is so amazing.
Yes, it really is.
To see you be a part of it and just, I mean, I think it's the best show, the whole stock show. Like, it's my favorite.
It's amazing, and it really embraces our culture, I feel like, and I enjoy performing for it. It's just an amazing energy. It's rare when you really get to sing mariachi nowadays, you know what I mean? So getting the opportunity to get out there and being able to perform mariachi, it's just amazing. You feel it in the heart as a Mexican,
man. Yes, definitely. We actually got to witness Alejandro Fernandez at Red Rocks.
Oh, it was bomb.
And he had his daughter come out. Yes. I mean, that was amazing. Like the pure mariachi, just true vibes. All the tias were getting mad at us because we got there a little late.
Yeah.
They were like,
you guys just pushing everyone.
They were pushing us. I mean, it's serious, like you said.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah. They were like, these are our, and then Red Rocks, like, you have seat numbers, but it's like, you don't
want to mess with a Latina. You don't. No.
Yeah. So we even fell back. We're just like, we'll just go to the side.
Yeah.
Get some content from the side over here. But yeah, no, it was true. The vibes were truly intense. The passion was definitely there.
Yeah.
It was
very passionate.
It was great. It was such an amazing show, and to be at beautiful Red Rocks and witness mariachis.
Mariachi at Red Rocks sounds so nice.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, yes. I will recommend people, when he comes back, if he comes back again next year, go to that show.
Yes,
absolutely.
It's amazing. not only does he play like all of his hits, he'll sing his dad's hits.
Yeah.
His daughter goes out. It's like it's everything.
Yeah. No, it's everything you want in a show. Mm-hmm. It reminded me of your show though too, like the stock show. You know, like how you were just coming. How many songs?
Your outfits were beautiful. Too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How many outfit changes do you do in one show, and how many songs do you sing? It's
do
a whole full production.
Yeah, no. Honestly, for the Western stock show, I at least have to start preparing like 2 months earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it comes to like my dresses, for an example, like I really have to put a lot of work into that.
Mm-hmm. So you choose that all your own?
Yeah, I do. Like the headpieces on my head, they're all handmade. Me and my mom do them by ourselves.
That's awesome.
The red dress that I was wearing, that was I got the opportunity to wear one of Beto Mojardin's. He's one of his designs, and obviously his dresses are hand painted and everything's so amazing.
Sweet.
But it takes me all day to get ready. From getting there to the venue at like 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do sound check, and then we do 2 shows that day. And then it's I sing 5 songs each show, and then the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
So you can only imagine after I'm ready for bed right after. You're just straight ready.
We seen you right in the middle of a transition, so we wanted to interview you, but it's just you're in the middle of the show. It's like trying to ask Alejandro Fernando, hey, can we interview? It's like, no, dude, I got to go back here and sing.
Yeah, no, I mean, I went from one dress, and then I get a little bit of time. I have to change into the other dress, and it's like a lot. You need 2 people to get dressed.
Yeah. No, you had a whole team around you, folks helping you out. And then we're right there in the dirt.
Oh, my God. Don't even. Oh, my God. The amount of times I've tripped on that dirt.
Yeah, that dirt, it's crazy. And then the livestock, when they're doing their thing, we were like,
oh my God.
Some of the videographers and photographers, they're close. I'm like, no, let's back up. And then even there's people like that are front row, they're getting dirt kicked up on them and everything.
Yes, you get the dirt kicked on when it comes to my show, like at the beginning where, we have a bunch of animals. That is so scary. And sometimes
it's scary.
I'm like, I'm going to get kicked by a horse or something. Arrari is going to be done for right here.
Yeah, I swear that when that one horse went and they know too. They want to they point out certain people and they're like, oh, I want to fuck them up. It seems like so because there was one where I'm like, I had a feeling, I had my indigenous senses turned on, and I was just like, no, back up. Something's going to go on. And sure enough, he kicked up all this dirt on all these people
on Udi Allen. Them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I
know he did it on purpose though.
Yeah, they did.
I swear them horses, they do that shit on purpose.
They were dressed so clean.
Yeah,
too.
they're all wearing white and everything.
And they're done for right after that, pretty much.
Have you got any dirt kicked up on you? Or?
Yes, I have. That whole performance, it's hard in general.
Mm-hmm.
I got the big puffy dress. I'm walking in sometimes heels, in the dirt.
Oh, fudge.
And then it's an arena, so you're in the center of everywhere. There's people around you. So I personally like to interact with the public. I like to engage. I like to go up to them and sing to them and, give them an experience. And that is walking from one side to the arena to the other side. It takes a lot of breath.
Yeah.
Let's say that. A lot of breath. And I think it's an experience for sure.
Because you're not just wearing boots. You're in a full
glam.
Outfit.
Full outfit.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's got showwomanship.
Beauty is pain, pain is beauty, and what they say.
I haven't got my eyebrows done or what?
Oh, let me see that.
Oh, look.
I can see a little mustache.
Let's read some of the comments. Let's see. We got Street Champs. What's up, gang?
Okay, yeah.
Shout out to Street Champs. Edward Gonzalez on Facebook. Denver Foos are the best. Thank you, Edward. Tony Avila, much love, my boys. Shout out, Tony. What about how are we looking on Instagram? That was Facebook and YouTube.
There's quite a bit. Peralta, I don't know how to say that. What up, fam?
What up?
Kenny Lovato says, what's up, foos? Torta Finder. It says, what up, big dog? Eddie Romero says, "My brothers, what's up, Eddie?
What's up?
Nutty Zim, what's good, foos? We got Space Jam Dispensary saying, what's up?
What's
Showing love.
up?
Alex Ramirez, what's up, foos? How are you doing, bud? I seen you in the hospital.
Hope you're doing good,
Hope you're doing
Alex.
okay. Married with Drinks, he said, brothers, my boy has a picture of Manning on his porch having a beer with him in Westwood.
Oh, yes.
He's a liar. You're funny, bud.
Imagine if that's true. I don't know. It could be true.
Yeah.
Maybe he was picking up some tamales or something.
7202 Theo says, love your ride outs. I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe she rides out on a horse. No?
I don't.
Okay.
No.
I wish I had that
That'd
talent.
be
I'll
cool.
practice soon though.
You should ride out on a
Yeah, I
horse maybe
should.
for the next one.
I know.
Are you been invited back to the next show?
Yes, I have.
all right.
All right, guys. We're there.
We're gonna
too.
have to cover you then.
Yeah.
Athena could get her hooked up with some horses and stuff.
Yeah. Mathina.
Athena.
We
Oh, I just
just
watched the movie The
watched
Odyssey. The Odyssey. The wife's name's
goddess.
Athena.
No, that's the goddess Athena.
Oh, she's,
You don't know Greek mythology? No, I'm scared.
Somebody said 4 a.m. Digital Art World says, is this Denver Foos?
Yeah.
You're not wearing anything. They can only see you.
Oh yeah. Look, I'm wearing
somebody
these
was
OGs.
asking what our roots are in Latino and Hispanic culture. I'll let you take that.
What?
They want to know what we are.
You need to talk more.
We're 7 generations from here, so we're like indigenous and mix of
colonizer Spanish.
Colonizer Spanish.
So I mean,
But a lot of our people come from like northern New Mexico, southern Colorado,
yeah.
San Luis Valley.
Yeah. So we're like the original Mexicans before it was even Mexico.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, that's technically what a Mexican is indigenous of what maybe Aztec and Spaniard. We're
Yeah,
just
pretty
the
much.
indigenous people of this lost tribe, but we don't even know. I got to do it 23andMe or something. I don't know if that shit even works.
85% African, baby.
But when you just know, you know. Like
Yeah.
when I was little, I just always felt like this is my land. These are my people, or just like really just like spiritual connection. Like as corny as that may sound, like you just I never thought I was from anywhere else. Like
Yeah,
it just
that's
always
fair.
felt like home, and literally,
Well, yeah.
God, creator, universe brought us back here home. Because I lived in Los Angeles.
Okay.
We were doing music for about 9 years, music, acting. And before that, I also lived in Las Vegas. My parents, when they moved me away when I was 12 years old
Hmm.
from Denver, it just always felt like,
So like,
Hey,
there's a
you
couple
asked.
more. There's a
Okay,
couple
go ahead.
more. All right. Primo Paella says,
What's
saludos. And Papa Fu, our dad, it's like, he says that your performance was amazing at the Broncos game.
Thank you so much.
And he also says that he's very proud of you, and our grandma would appreciate your show as well.
Oh,
So our grandma, my dad's mom, she was a lead singer of her band with her brothers.
okay, that's
And
cool.
they used to sing right here on Larimer Street,
Oh, nice.
like in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
They had their own band. They had to figure out a way out of the fields. So they started a band. That's how they started making their money that way. But she would sing a lot of mariachi and everything too coming up. I mean, she was a true performer too, because like a lot of the people out here, or like the mariachis knew her,
Okay.
just from singing around.
Yeah.
So anytime we'd go like to an event or something, if they recognized her, they'd be like,
Sing a
with us.
song. Yeah.
And I always admire her because she never hesitated. Give me the mic.
Yeah.
Just true performer, true professional.
Absolutely.
And like I'm always like, oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
But she was just like, she loved it,
Yeah.
does that happen to you quite often?
Yes. All the time, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, is that something like in our culture? Huh? It's like them honoring you, and then you sharing a gift, and then them giving you the gift of the microphone to share your gift. Like it's just like all.
Yeah. No, it's great. I mean, I enjoy it. I'll sing a little song here and there. I don't mind.
Yeah.
You know. at the end of the day, it's what I like to do.
Exactly.
I don't have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm sick, that's a whole different thing. That's when I'll be like, I'm not too sure.
Right.
Maybe not today.
I'll sing happy birthday. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's it for comments.
That's it for comments.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for commenting, tuning in live right here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, the share, the like, the follow, what else is there now? Like the reshare on
The
Instagram, repost, just click on everything. Because you have unlimited likes, shares, subscriptions. So why not? And follows. I never get why people don't like things, don't share things, or you have unlimited comments too.
Right.
Unless you're saying bad stuff.
Yeah.
You're
Then
like
we'll kick you out.
news.
So just support.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yep.
that's all you could really ask people to do nowadays. You're 21. You grew up with technology through your whole music career as a tool. How do you utilize social media as a tool for your talents?
So I've been starting to do more social media because, how I said, I did stop for a little bit. I had this little, what do you call it? Oh my God, I lost the word. Basically, I would translate English hit songs into Spanish.
Oh, okay.
And I would do a bunch of those, which I'm actually going to start getting back into it again.
Okay.
Because a lot of people enjoy it. I think it's really cool.
That is cool.
It's a pretty cool experience.
So wait, you do, say that again? You do English to Spanish or Spanish to English?
English to Spanish.
Okay. And then you're just, there was a whole movement, speaking of like Miami or like Florida, like bachata back at like about, I would say 15 years ago. A lot of bachata artists were doing that.
Right.
They were getting like 50, 60 songs, and then they would do
them.
them in Spanish, but it was a bachata version. What would this vibe be of the music that you're doing like that?
Well, for this one, it's just like covers.
Okay.
So it's just like what's kind of trending right now. People get curious, and so do I. I'm like, what would this sound in Spanish? So that's kind of what I started doing. Like I would say like a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
People loved it, and I stopped doing it, but I'm getting back into it now. It's fun to do, it's fun to listen to how you can switch it to Spanish somehow and make it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Mhm.
It's kind of like maybe that you could even put more meaning and feeling into it, because you know how like when you translate a song from English to from Spanish to English, and it just sounds like
you're like,
what the
nah,
hell
it's not
is
the
it?
same.
It
Like,
don't hit.
what are
It
you
hits
saying?
different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it probably hits different when you translate it from English to Spanish. Because Spanish is more of a meaningful language, I think.
More
There's
passion.
More passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't speak Spanish, but I just know.
No, yeah.
It's my love language.
It's my love
It's your
language.
love language.
No, but I mean, of course, the background, a lot of our friends and family, that's what the hell they describe. There's just different passion to certain things.
Yeah.
It's more funnier in Spanish. You ever tell a joke?
Yeah. And they're like, what did you just say? I'm like, don't worry about it. It's funnier in Spanish. You won't get it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Any more comments?
No.
No. We want to give a shout out to some sponsors. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor. We are the first brand ambassadors for RAFI Law Group. So if you guys need assistance, hit up RAFI Law Group. They're the new guys in town.
Mhm.
RAFI. Shout out to RAFI. He's all over town. You see his billboards. You hear his commercials. Do you see him on TV?
RAFI? No.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't watch
that much
TV. Watch me.
Dude,
Don't watch TV. No. What did Joel Santana say? Don't watch me. Watch TV.
Yeah.
Don't watch me. Watch my podcast.
There you go.
But shout out to RAFI Law Group.
Yes.
They're amazing. They're cool. Maybe we can get you on with them.
Yeah.
They like to be really involved in the community and with everything that's going on. So they're based out of Arizona. They're here now currently, and they really just want to make their way around. And you're at everything. I mean, you're at the Broncos, Nuggets, stock show.
I'm ever, you can't miss me.
Have you ever performed at Red Rocks?
Yes, I actually have. Well, not the main stage, but before COVID happened, up in the little museum. I actually had my
Yeah.
own headliner show.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, so I got a band together and it was like very intimate. I sold like 400 tickets in total and
Wow.
I gave them all a little show. It was fun. I really miss like, performing those like long shows. It's fun.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What's the longest show that you could perform or say that you ever performed?
Well, I would say in total, because it would be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But there were like before COVID, COVID just ruined everything. But before COVID, I was doing like 3 shows a day, like Saturday, Sunday for like hour-long sets. So I was pretty busy, going, from one place to another. So I definitely have a thick bone for that when it comes to that, thankfully. I haven't done it in a minute, but I'm sure I can do it again.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, once you drop this new project with your brother, we're going to have to see you. Do you have any planned performances or where people could find you and see you coming up next year in the future right here?
As of right now, I am planning to perform at the Latin Fashion Week, so I'm excited about that. I have a lot of private events, like with the governor for 9/11 and stuff like that. And then now coming up in September, I'm leaving to Amarillo to do a couple of shows over there for the fairs. So you could definitely catch me in Texas too if you guys are watching from Texas.
Sweet.
And obviously, like, I'm always updating my social media and just kind of letting people know what I'm up to, what Arrari's doing.
That's cool. Well, before we wrap up, tell the folks where they can follow you and find you on social media and what you got coming up next.
You guys can follow me on all platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, under the name of Arrari_music. And that is spelled ARRARI_music. And you guys can listen to my single Miami on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, anywhere you name it.
Right on, Denver Foos. Well, huge thank you to Arrari for coming on, giving us your time, telling us the roots, the story, and what you got coming up next. We're so excited to hear your new music, your new project. And I'm going to a Latin Fashion Week, right? What is it?
Latin Fashion Week. Yeah.
I want to go see you perform live. And,
we'll
and hopefully the Broncos book you again. Broncos Booker.
I better see you guys there.
Rockies Booker, Nuggets Booker, Avs, everybody. Come on, we need the big 4. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Denver Foos Podcast. We're here live at the River Bar and Restaurant. Brand new, beautiful. Make sure you guys come down to the river, not only for the podcast when we're doing it live, but just all the time. Come have a drink, eat some of the delicious food. They got an amazing new menu. It is fire. We're going to get some of that here right now.
Yes.
I want to also thank our sponsors, DTF Xpress. Hit them up for all your needs. They generate and power our whole merch line on denverfoos.com. We also want to thank the RAFI Law Group. And if you enjoyed tonight's episode, hit that like button, subscribe, share, and we thank you guys for rocking with us. Denver Foos, baby, we're out.
Good night.
Bye.
I need to eat more almonds or something.